I think we are ready for a fantastic video presentation by Ms. Jindal. We look forward to seeing that.
Hello, everyone. It's true that we are not perfect in many things, but it's also true not many things are perfect without us. A very happy International Women's Day to all. Thank you so much for having me here and giving me an opportunity to talk about my life. I always, as far as I remember, I wanted to be a businesswoman. And in my family, it were the boys who were supposed to have these dreams. I'm so grateful to my grandfather and importantly my father to have encouraged me and believed in me to give me this opportunity of being a woman in an oil, gas and steel sector, a sector known for the machoism. I met with a car accident when I was 11 years old. I didn't really understand it that time, but I believe it gave me an impetus that was so much more desired. My parents became more serious about me pursuing my dream, and I became more determined. It was indeed a challenging task to have turned around a steel unit, but I guess I really, really wanted it so bad. I'd like to share with you all a small incident. It's a small incident that just tells us about the world we live in, but it kind of confirmed my belief in myself. I used to travel for work from Delhi to Mumbai quite often. And in one of those flights, I happened to be sitting across a gentleman. And as usual, the chatty me that I am, I wanted to have a conversation. So we just started talking about, and he asked me, really, where do you work? So I said, I work with the Jindals. And he happens to tell me that he knows the Jindals very well. And I was kind of curious to know that which one of my uncle or my dad or my grandfather that he has worked with. So I said, which Jindal? So he said, well, I know all of them. They're five brothers. And well, I knew there were four. So I asked him, really, five? He said, yeah. Youngest, the youngest one, Sminu Jindal? I'm particularly best friends with him. So I said, wow. But we all know it wasn't a him Sminu Jindal, it was a she Sminu Jindal. And towards the end of the journey, when I told him that he is sitting with his best friend, Sminu Jindal, it was quite a shock. And well, I'm kind of grateful to the gentleman. Had he not said that, I would have never realized the impression I was giving the world. As a woman in today's world, we all have to face up our own problems. We all have our own journey. So we can't really compare whether it was tougher than somebody else or easier than somebody else. I believe every life is beautiful. Working with the company and the world, I realized that everything is not equal. That I had this wonderful opportunity despite being on a wheelchair is because my parents made it happen for me. Not many people around us get an opportunity. I believe every one of us can shine, no matter what the physical circumstance that we might be going through. For which I believe in accessibility and have started a small little organization called Swayam. Swayam works with the government, works with different organizations, on policy levels to make public infrastructure and transport systems accessible. It's not only my dream, but it's my passion. I hope to meet you soon and to talk about my passion swim with all of you. Till then, take care of yourself, enjoy yourself, and be proud of what you've achieved. Jai Hind.
Wow. Sminu Jindal, a true woman of grit and steel. And it really teaches you the importance and value of what we have in life and true leadership that we see. And now we move on to another woman of, I would say, great endurance, strength, and another empowered person, Miss Lakshmi Puri.